Hi everyone, here I am again on my dance floor, and this will be my first for sale video. If you've been following me, you know that I no longer use personal size and that I have a huge collection. So these are just some of the beauties I'm going to be letting go, so stay tuned. But let's start with today's batch. Let's put all of these away and let's start with the Kate Spade. So this is a personal size Kate Spade snap, and this is from some time ago, I believe. After a while of their planners being made in Italy, they switched to being made in China, but this is from that made in Italy era, and it's fantastic. The quality is amazing. If you can see the double turned edges, which is, I think, impossible to find these days, even in the highest quality made books and planners, which, for example, this one is by Gillio. You will see there's always a folded edge, and vendor specs are also made this way. The latest Filofax, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure they also fold over, where this is a double fold, so you can have the inside color completely unaffected by the outside color. And the rings are amazing quality, really tight gold rings. They're not crows, but after having used hundreds of rings, I will tell you these are better probably than crows. There are credit card slots here on the side. Fantastic quality, flexible. The leather is super smooth. Outside pocket, inside pocket. Here you have a secretarial flap, pen loop, and square, really large snap. The inserts, which will come with the binder if you get this from me, section dividers, which are also from the older era by Kate Spade. And these are expenses, notes, projects to do and travel. And these are some loose papers, which are the standard sort of designated papers by Kate Spade, although I have, I think, several sets here combined into one, so usually have a lot fewer than these. This is a brand new, it still has a little film on it, if you can see, sort of a page finder. And then you have more of these, all of these, which again, I don't use the size, so even though they're lovely, the paper is really thick. This will not bleed if you use fountain pens. And then you have the alphabetical dividers, which you can use not only for addresses, which most of us use our phones for that, but for all sorts of categorizing. I know a lot of people use the alphabetical tabs for other purposes, not necessarily addresses, but still, here each of them has several pages of addresses. And if you can see, these are multiple sets here combined into one, starting with the to-dos. And again, this was really a fantastic find, which I've had for years. I think this I won on eBay, and if you can see the stitching here, and this is how you know it was made in Italy. You have the sort of the sideways stitching. If you can see here, it's perfectly straight, and then here it's tighter and a little more sideways. And the stitching quality on this is exactly what I see in best quality binders. So this is probably one of the very best I've owned in terms of craftsmanship. The stitching on the outside is amazing too, super tight. Fiochi popper, gold tone, and gold hardware throughout. So this is the first one, Kate Spade Snap. Since we're on Kate Spade, let's move right into the Kate Spade zip. This is the Wellesley line, and this is the dual tone before they came out with the old red, which the quality dipped quite a bit after. And this is already not as well made as this one. It is in China, but the leather quality is lovely, and the color here, I forget what it's called, but this is not the tomato red of the year before. This is, I think, sort of the second red that they did. It's quite richer, and then fuchsia on the inside, and pockets here on both sides, secretarial, and that's it. Sorry, I don't have inserts in here. If you'd like to get this and you need some inserts, just let me know. I'll add a bunch, whatever this I have. These rings are pretty good, even though Kate Spade's rings also deteriorated in terms of quality after this era. I don't think there are any gaps in any of the rings, and these are replaceable. If you can see here, these screws, I forget what it's called, sort of like a little screwdriver with the specific shape, or you might be able to even get away with a regular flathead screwdriver if it's just the right size. I have a mini tool set with tiny screwdrivers, and even if it's not hexagonal, whatever this shape is, you can unscrew it and replace these, and they're easily found these days in silver, gold, and even rose gold. So this is the second one. Let's move to the Gillio. I have a whole video on how I turned this into a personal wide from a medium Campagna XL. So the inserts here, which are just plain paper, they're gonna come with the binder, and this is the undyed leather. If you're interested in this one, check out the video about how I turned it from a medium XL into a personal wide, or a B6. Not sure what's the better way to call it, they really vary. But the paper is from KKK, and I think they labeled this as B6. Anyway, this is it. Number 3. Let's do Filofax. This is one of their lower end models. I got this entirely for the removable plated rings to use with the Gillio Punto Slim, but then I don't use that anymore, so I put it back in. The inserts here, oh, this is not quite attached. The inserts here are just blank papers. I don't have, there's page finders, some address pages, dividers. I don't know where the original set is. I just removed it. I may have given it away, but the cover itself was absolutely never used, not even once. It just sat in its plastic, and once I was done with the rings, and I even didn't use them for a very long time. This is just what it is now. And this is how you're gonna get it if you decide to. Let's do the Kathy Davis. I think this is from, oh, here we go, Daytimer. This is absolutely cute, and if I hadn't moved out of this size, I would definitely keep it. And my daughter loves things like this, but she already has a few. So I'm gonna put this up for sale. It's full of blank Filofax paper, some alphabetical tabs, and some more checkered paper. There is a pocket here for a pad and an elastic band loop. And I think it's really, really cute. Too bad they don't make more of these, or like this kind of style. Then this is a F.Covey pocket size, also from a previous era when their quality was quite a bit higher than what is available now. I don't know what this model was called. I bought this secondhand. This leather was originally undyed, or vaquero leather. I'm not sure what's the proper way to call it, but you can see here the lighter color underneath the pockets where it hasn't suntanned. Right here. And the rings are Krauss, which some of you know are some of the best quality rings out there. These are compact rings. I'm not sure of the diameter, but they are, looks like 15 millimeters. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 15 millimeters. If you decide to get this, I'll double check for you. But the outside is this ivory pearlescent sort of a leather, really, really smooth, absolutely beautiful. And then on the inside is the undyed vaquero. Not sure what the proper name is. You have a pocket here. This is, oh no, it's a pocket. Oh, I thought it's a stitch down. So it's a pocket. Oh, it's quite tight. And same thing on this side. Pocket here and a pocket here. Two full high slip pockets on both sides, and the credit card slots, which are, by the stitching I can tell this is pretty good quality. There is no big back pocket, and it closes with a strap. So this is F.Covey pocket size binder. And then last but not least, this is one of my favorites. It's been in my collection for a while. I thought I'd never sell it. This is another binder I kind of fought for. It is made on the factory where the Gillios are made, and this is the exact dimensions of the Gillio Amica, down to the pocket. And here the difference though is, I think, in the pocket layout, I'm not sure if the Amica has a secretarial flap on this side, and this has a vertical slip pocket. And it was made in Italy for Revelation Piccadilly. So I'm not sure what Revelation Piccadilly sells other than leather goods, but this is really nice. So the leather is kind of smooth. If you can see, there's some unique characteristics to it. Wrinkles here and on the back. I wouldn't say it has too much patina. It's just the leather is naturally sort of shiny. I'm not sure if it's been finished with something. The stitching is really good quality. The rings, the rings are, again, just like the Kate Spade, those old school Italian made binders. The rings are just the best. Even though they're not marked Krauss, they're either better or just as good. I would say the modern Krause rings are not as good as these old ones. And you can see, if you look really closely, the teeth on the old school binders are a lot sharper than a lot of what you see in the lower quality. In fact, you want to get your finger caught in here because it will cut you. And these are replaceable should they ever fail. However, I'm willing to bet good cash that they're never going to. And this is one of those binders that you know will last several lifetimes. The size of this is wider than personal size, which, if you can see here, this is personal size. And these are F.Covey compact inserts. And if you get this entire, so this is just plain ruled paper, and these are F.Covey sized ruled papers. They're actually thicker, that I got from somewhere else, and I don't remember where. But I thought for a while, after using personal, that the personal was too narrow for me. I got some binders in the wider footprint. However, I've moved away from the size because I'm using A5 for some of my needs and smaller for my EDC. And this is the last binder of today's batch. There's some marks of wear here and there. It's not a new binder. If you're interested in any of these, please message me. I have too many to list individually, and I hope that by doing the video you can have a good look at all of them, a lot better than, you know, posting lots of photos and all that. Descriptions, you can see how it functions, you can see what you're gonna get. Just email me and let me know which one you like.